got to talk about the Supreme Court. We got to talk about the Supreme Court and what happened today. A lot happened today. A lot of good news happened today. And I, for one, am very, very, very happy about this. And this is a massive win. This is a massive win for Trump. This is a massive loss for Jack Smith. Jack Smith is a terrible person. Jack Smith hates Donald Trump. And we're going to watch my boy Benny Johnson's video. So if you've not subscribed to Benny Johnson, make sure you do that. But let's check it out. Let's see what happened today with Jack Smith and the Supreme Court.
Oh, wow. Wow.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Much like the Grinch heard the Who's singing in Whoville that morning, I am hearing a beautiful sound to my ears that's starting in low and starting to grow. And that is the sound of screaming liberals in Washington, D.C. with their salty tears flooding the streets and melting the snow. Gonna need a rubber dinghy to get out of D.C. because, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump was just handed the greatest victory at the Supreme Court, maybe ever, for any president. I don't even know.
And this was all like, so to me, and again, I'm not a legal person. I haven't looked at anyone's real reactions to any of this about what's going on with it. But to me, this puts Jack Smith in a really, really tough spot. This puts him in an extremely tough spot because as a matter of fact, let me just show you this really quick. And we're going to watch that Alex Jones video here in a minute. But right here, let me find it. Right here. The Supreme Court just rejected Jack Smith's attempt to rig an election and bypass normal procedure. So that's basically putting Jack Smith in this position, and I think he's walking the plank now. I think that's essentially what's happening. They are making Jack Smith walk the plank, all right? And it's beautiful. Shout out to Donald Trump Jr.
I mean, listen, this one just ruined Christmas for every hysterical, broke brain lib that ever lived. Every walls closing in lib, the walls are closing in. Oh, yeah, baby, it's on like Donkey Kong, or off like Donkey Cough. I don't know. What I do know is that Donald Trump will not be facing a trial before the 2024 election. They were desperate to try and put Donald Trump in jail in Washington, D.C. before the trial. Donald Trump appealed. And now that fast track that was requested by Jack Smith just got fast tracked directly sideways up his ass. Supreme Court rejects request to fast track, considering if Trump is immune from prosecution, which is, of course, a really, really good case here. Is Donald Trump immune? Because he was the president at the time, and because of the First Amendment, and because the president of all people is required to practice his First Amendment rights and to tell the people what he thinks. Like, for instance, that our systems are broken. Donald Trump, that's all he did. And ladies and gentlemen, now the Supreme Court agrees, saying you are not allowed to circumvent the appeals process in our country just because you want to try and put Donald Trump in jail before he becomes president and then pardons himself and puts you in Guantanamo Bay. Baby,
Yes.
justice is deliver a blow.
So right now, like, there's again, as it stands right now, it doesn't look like they can affect Trump's run to 2024. They wanted to. This is what Jack Smith was trying to do. And now Trump is going to sail into 2024. He's going to get the presidency back, and he is going to go scorched earth on every single person that has gone after him. And that is terrifying them right now. Now, again, I don't want everybody to get overly excited, because this just means what? This just means that they are going to go even harder, and their desperation into 2024 is going to get even worse. They are going to melt down over this decision. This is what they're scared of right here. This is what they're scared of right here.
You know, some of the people that were most loyal to me are people that I didn't think would be. Some of the people that were least loyal to me are people that I think I would have treated them differently. I think I would have treated different groups differently. I would have wiped the floor with the guys that weren't loyal, which I will now do, which is great. You know, I love getting even with people, but I would have wiped.
So Trump talking about loving how he loves to get even with people.
You love getting even.
Oh, absolutely.
This is what has them terrified, okay? They are terrified that Trump is coming after them, and they know it, and they're scared to death.
You don't believe in the eye for the eye. You do.
No.
I know you well enough. I think you do. But anyway, but
tell me, I mean, you're going to get even with some people.
Yeah, I know. If given the opportunity, I will get even with some people that were disloyal to me. I mean, I had a group of people that were disloyal.
But how do you define disloyalty?
They didn't come to my aid.
Well, what did they do? They turned their back on you?
No, but they didn't do small things that would have helped. You see, I'm so loyal to people, and maybe I'm loyal to a fault, but I'm so loyal to people that when somebody's slightly disloyal to me, I look upon it as a great act of horror.
So there you go. So they are really worried about what could be happening if Trump gets back into office. And I'm personally looking forward to it as well. So yes, this Supreme Court situation has this is a big win for everybody. This is a big win for everybody that's not a crazy leftist. The Supreme Court has denied Special Counsel Smith's request for an expedited review of the case against Trump. There won't be a trial in D.C. before the 2024 election. No mistake. This is a big loss for the special counsel. Boom, boom, boom. So there we go right there. Big trouble. They are in big trouble. Now, again, so just understand that just because this is good news, and it is, just understand, it just means more. They're going to try more crazy stuff. They're going to try a lot more crazy stuff. So get ready. 2024 is getting ready to be a crazy year, and I can't even possibly begin to comprehend exactly what we're facing.